Time for Hutchinson Community College Sports. The Blue Dragons on Eagle Radio are brought to you in part by Rothy Family Flooring, Anchor In and Anchor Away, Erickson Custom Building, H&R Block, APAC Kansas, Shears Division, Prairie Star Health Center, First National Bank, The Medicine Shop, Reno County Area Transit, RCAT, Next Tech Wireless, Midwest Ford and Toyota, Salt City Pawn, Amelia Bedelia's, Brickhouse Boutique, Ashcraft Pharmacy, and these Sportscaster Club members, Low Incorporated, Burning Chiropractic, Dr. Robert Epp, Portfolio Recovery, Green Vision Group, Craig Barkley Plumbing, and Mega Manufacturing. All the exciting action of the Blue Dragons is on now. Let's go to the broadcast booth for the play-by-play with the Eagle Sports Crew on Eagle Radio.
It is Bounce Back Saturday for the Blue Dragon men's basketball team as the Blue Dragons, after dropping a tough one on this floor on Wednesday night to visiting Garden City by a point, 70-69. All of a sudden, the Blue Dragons find themselves 2 games back of Seward in the league race and can ill afford to drop another one. The Dragons have had to bounce back a couple of other times this year after losses earlier, a loss at Coffeyville, and then a loss right before the Christmas break at Cloud, and each time the Dragons the next time out have come up with lopsided wins. That's what they are hoping for tonight. Again, the Dragons are shorthanded. James Rojas has missed 3 games. He's the Dragons' leading scorer. And there really isn't a timetable set for his return. People were hoping when the injury occurred that he could be back in 2 or 3 weeks, but no word as yet on when that might occur. Tonight's Pratt team comes in, and you would put the Pratt Beavers in the category of dangerous. They have not been winning. They are 1-8 in the conference, but that one win in the conference came in Concordia against the Cloud County team that defeated the Blue Dragons, and Pratt won that game in lopsided fashion, won it by 20. And then even more recently than that, the Beavers lost to Barton, the second-place team in the West. Lost to them on the strength of a late 3-point shot by the Cougars. So it is a Pratt team that can come in here and can give the Blue Dragons trouble if Hutchinson doesn't play some of its best basketball. This game figures to be high scoring. The Dragons average 90-plus points a game. Pratt averages 87. The Blue Dragons are going to have to pay a lot of attention to 6'4" sophomore Blake Furcron. He is the second leading scorer in the conference, coming in averaging 20.3 points a game. Interestingly, he frequently doesn't start, comes off the bench. Blue Dragons are effectively a 9-person crew right now, with the inability of James Rojas to play. In the last game, Tyler Brown didn't play, so that meant that the whole distance was covered by 8 players. The Dragons had some foul issues to work around. They had a Saquon Singleton injury to work around. Saquon wasn't 100%. He should be much better tonight. The Blue Dragons are 15-3 overall, ranked number 9 in the country, although that will likely slip thanks to the loss to Garden on Wednesday. The Dragons in the conference are 6-3, and their only loss on this floor was that loss on Wednesday to the visiting Garden City squad. The Pratt Beavers, they haven't had any success on the road in the conference. They are 0-5. So it's Hutchinson and Pratt. We're going to work in a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more.
Next Tech Wireless has plans for every lifestyle, including our new and improved Advanced Pay Plan. Get the nationwide coverage and data you want without a commitment. Plans start at $30 per month, and you can get unlimited everything for as low as $35 per month. Activate a new Advanced Pay Plan and receive a free Moto G4 Play. Or receive your first month free when you purchase a new phone or bring your own phone. 'Tis the season for savings. Visit Next Tech Wireless today. Certain restrictions apply.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Toyota. And with a new year brings big savings on leftover models, like a new 2018 all-new body style Camry LE with an MSRP of $26,549, now only $21,999. Or how about a 2018 Tundra 4x4, list of $41,278 for only $34,999. Hurry, because when they're gone, they are gone. So come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
At Strategic Financial Concepts, we have a process that we take you through to give you the knowledge and control of your finances that you may have never been exposed to. The process educates and helps simplify financial decisions and helps you protect your wealth. We equip people to make effective financial decisions. Let's have a cup of coffee and a conversation. Call me, Jay Pitzer, at 960-0749. Securities offered through the ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA, SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through ON Investment Management Company.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
The Pratt Beavers have a couple of other double-digit scorers. Tyvon Taylor averaging 13.5, and Teddy Pfeiffer averaging just under 12 points a game. I shouldn't ignore Drew Maskoff. He averages 13 as well. Pratt coached by Sean Flynn. He is in his first season. Quite a contrast between the coaches. Steve Eck of the Blue Dragons about to go into the NJCAA Hall of Fame. And Coach Eck, every time his teams get a win, well, it just sets another record because he is already the winningest coach ever in Blue Dragon basketball history. 3 wins away from 600 junior college coaching wins. The Dragons play tonight. They play at Dodge on Wednesday, and then are right back here next Saturday night. And that game on Saturday night, that very easily could be the one where Coach gets win number 600, which would be just a phenomenal accomplishment. By the way, the team in here a week from tonight is a Colby team that is capable of causing some problems. Should be fun, Glenn.
Yeah, it will be. If it's anything like the girls won big, and I mean big, but it didn't feel like it was that big. It felt like a real intense game the whole game, but John Hodges' team playing pretty good basketball right now. So if this game lives up to what that game was, and the Dragons can bounce back, and I think they can, we'll have a pretty good game on our hands. Pratt's capable, though.
Yeah, I think the Dragons will play well. And quite a this is a Pratt team that hasn't won on the road in the league. And it did have the one big win, but it is also a team that has dropped 10 of its last 11 games. So the Blue Dragons, if they play to their capabilities, should be okay.
Good to have you back safely from Western Kansas. You weren't that far west, out in Dodge City, but some precarious weather conditions brought you back.
It was fine today. It was not any fun coming home last night. But we made it.
Made it back and got a win today.
Yeah, Hutch I needed it. It wasn't a very good Wichita North team, but it was a win nevertheless, one that we needed. We're going to take a 2-minute break while we enjoy our national anthem here. We'll return with Darren Dunn's starting lineups in 2.
Your life is busy. Are you ready to open an account, apply for a loan, check your balances, make a transfer, deposit a check, pay bills? With electronic banking from The First, you can now take care of all your many banking needs from the comfort of your home or office. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition,
and we're about set for starting lineups. We're going to go courtside with Darren Dunn as he gets set to get it introduce the Pratt Beavers. Yeah, I think Darren's about set to get going. Let's go to him right now.
First for the visiting Beavers of Pratt. Head guard, a 5'11" redshirt sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri, number 2, Tyvon Taylor. Head guard, a 6'4" redshirt sophomore from Romulus, Michigan, number 5, Blake Furcron. At forward, a 6'6" freshman from Dallas, Texas, number 22, DeMarcus Fisher. At forward, a 6'8" freshman from Inkster, Michigan, number 32, Jerome Bivens. And at guard, a 6' freshman from Medicine Lodge, Kansas, number 33, Drew Honus. The Beavers are 8-10, 1-8 in the Jayhawk Conference, coached by Sean Flynn in his first season, assisted by Andrew Hurd.
Blue Dragons getting it set to get introduced. Again, Blue Dragon coming off a tough loss for State of Garden City by a score of 70-69. A game that could have went the Blue Dragons' way, but just wasn't meant to be as they took the lead late with a in order to contest. Here's Darren Dunn with the starting lineups for the Blue Dragons.
For your Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'6" freshman from the Bronx, New York, number 1, Saquon Singleton. center, a 7-foot freshman from Nairobi, Kenya, number 5, Red Odhiambo. At guard, a 6'1" freshman from Derby, Kansas, number 10, Tyler Brown. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Dallas, Texas, number 13, Chris Giles. And at forward, a 6'8" sophomore from Jamaica, New York, number 15, Raekwon Taylor. The Blue Dragons are 15-3, 6-3 in the Jayhawk Conference, and number 9 in the nation. Coached by Steve Hack in his 10th season, assisted by Jay Syriac and Cortland Carney. Officials for tonight's matchup, Vern Zisner, Will Schnittker, and Chris Herman.
Special thanks to Darren Dunn with the starting lineups for tonight. And Rusty, this should be a good one.
Well, it has the potential to be. Yeah, we are getting into the conference race. This is the 7th game in the league for... Actually, this is the 10th game in the league for the Blue Dragons. And the crowds are starting to get bigger and bigger. Pretty good Saturday night crowd for Hutchinson Pratt.
Hutchinson setting, like you said, at 6-3 and basically in 3rd place in the conference.
Seward is the team that leads the conference. Just one loss for Seward.
And Barton right behind at 6-2, and then Hutchinson.
Dragons won't play Seward until February 2nd. Got to start taking care of business. Can't afford many more, if any, slip-ups.
All righty. It'll be Raekwon Taylor jumping center. Again for the Pratt Beavers. DeMarcus Fisher will jump center. We're about set to get underway. Tip is controlled by the Pratt Beavers. Into the hands it goes to Taylor, and Taylor will bring it up. Out top on the left side, they'll work it around and weave it on the outside. Hutchinson, their man-to-man, their usual man-to-man. Ball comes out high into the hands of Fisher. Fisher goes left wing with it. And Taylor with the basketball. Deep corner left, drive inside, little floater, doesn't go. Rebound cleared away by the Blue Dragons. Raekwon Taylor, and Taylor brings it out for the Blue Dragons.
Pretty good defensive set for the Dragons.
Saquon Singleton fouled out of the contest against Garden City. So did Taylor, for that matter. Singleton, right side, playing with that hip pointer. Giles on the outside, knocked down a couple of threes against Garden. Good to see him get on track. Outside, to lob it inside to big Fred Odhiambo. Did a good job to bat it back outside to Brown. Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebound fought for and taken away by the Pratt Beavers. Off the court comes Taylor. Taylor rolls off the ball screen to the left wing. Three-pointer up from the left side. Off. It's marked no good. Fred Odhiambo off the missed shot put up by Berkron, and the rebound's going to be cleared away by Hutchinson. Hutch in traffic underneath, too far is Singleton. Loose basketball. Saquon trying to come out with it, but Taylor got the steal, and here comes Hutchinson. Here comes Pratt on the run. Outside straightaway three from the top, up and good. Knocking it down from outside was Bivens. Bivens knocks it down from the outer perimeter, and off and running Pratt with the early lead of 3-0.
As a team, Pratt shoots 36% from three. That's pretty good.
Gibbons on the outside, shifts gears, top side right. Three-pointer by Brown doesn't go. Rebound's going to be cleared out by Taylor, and here comes quickly the Pratt Beavers. Three-pointer up and good. A back-to-back three. This time split up over there on the far side by Fukron and knocks it down. So all of a sudden Pratt with a couple threes. And they lead it with 18 minutes to go in his first half of play. That was a 2. I guess they gave him Russ. He was
okay.
5-0 run. Dribble penetration. Saquon Singleton underneath. Gets position. Puts it up and in.
That's the nice thing about having a 6'6" kid that could play point guard.
5-2 ball game. Hutchinson trailing in the early minutes. Out top, the Pratt Beavers will work it out high. Wasn't that too many years ago when Trevor Ross was the head coach at Pratt and took his team all the way to the national championship. Three-pointer doesn't go underneath. Rebound, no putback. Blue Dragons got a block out, and that time Raekwon Taylor got the block out, and we go the other way. Here's Giles, corner right, drives baseline, bounces into a player. Offensive foul is going to be called staying set and where they needed to right there was Drew Hornis. And Hornis just stayed in the lane out of Medicine Lodge, Kansas, his hometown.
DJ Mitchell is the first substitution in the game. Giles will come out after that offensive foul.
Mitchell again for the Blue Dragons out of Washington, D.C. And now they come over and question. We got a 3. The first one was a 2, they're saying, so they got those turned around.
Okay, so
number 32, Bevins, will be a 2-pointer. And then the last basket made was Fulcron with a 3.
All right.
With the basketball up the court comes the Pratt Beavers. They'll work it out front. Outside is Taylor. Taylor, bounce pass. Basketball skips out of bounds. Bad pass by the Pratt Beavers. They turn it over. That's one of those silly ones that'll drive Coach Lynn crazy that they just skips away. And Hutchinson with an opportunity now.
It happens.
Tyler Brown out of Derby, Kansas. Goes left side down to Saquon Singleton. Big Fred loops underneath the DJ Mitchell. And he had to go high to get that long pass. And out it comes back to Brown. 13 on the shot clock. Singleton on the outer side. Wants to create on the outer perimeter. Nice inside. Follow away jumper off the glass. Too hard. Rebound. 5-4 underneath. And coming out with it will be the Beavers. Hutchinson still trailing. Pratt on top. The drive inside. Scoop shot doesn't go. And out of bounds it sails. Bodies fly all over the place. And they're going to say it's off of the Blue Dragons. The Hutchinson Clinic, the sponsors for tonight. Rusty, several in attendance here. They received a ball before the ball game.
Big part of this community.
Yes, it is. Big time. A lot of doctors starting to retire at the clinic. New doctors coming in. A great medical community. The Hutchinson Clinic here in Hutchinson. Ball on the outside now. Taylor taking his time. Very deliberate is the Pratt offense. Fucron top left with the ball. Bounce pass down low underneath. Ball rejected. Big Fred didn't even get up off his feet. Just got up and blocked it. We go the other way. Raekwon Taylor goes up over a ball player. He'll shoot 2. What a job by Raekwon. Just about jumped over the player. And he will have to earn him at the foul stripe.
And it is the first foul of the game on DeMarcus Fisher.
Raekwon Taylor can jump. Let me tell you, he was really high up on that one. I think he was trying to make sure he didn't come down on the player and hurt himself or hurt the player underneath him. Free throw toss, up and good for Raekwon Taylor. His first point, excuse me. He'll shoot a second one. Rusty made his way back from the Tournament of Champions in Dodge City, and where you're treated pretty well out there.
That is a phenomenal high school tournament.
Free throws rattles good by Raekwon Taylor.
I do not believe that there could possibly be a better run high school tournament anywhere in America.
And a lot of it's done by students.
It is.
Ball in the outer perimeter. They'll weave it around the outside. Bounce pass comes out high and into the hands of the Pratt Beavers. Fisher. 3-pointer doesn't go. Rebound Saquon Singleton. Singleton brings it out. Hutch needs to have Saquon really have a good game to have an opportunity here without Rojas. Here's Taylor. He spins away. Loose basketball stolen away by the Beavers. They'll bring it down. Euro step basket good by Fucron. And Blake Fucron with the basket.
Fucron has 5.
Brown on the outside. Blue Dragons trail it 7-4. DJ Mitchell. Top of the key, Fred Othiambo gets it down low to Saquon Singleton. Long 3 by Mitchell. Rims off on him, no good. And the shot he wanted from the corner left. Didn't quite get set. And here comes Taylor for the Pratt Beavers. He'll drive down and reject it away with a foul called on Singleton. Body evidently bumped on the way up.
Second foul on the Dragons, the other being on Chris Giles.
So the Blue Dragons, Singleton picks up the personal. Not in the act of shooting.
Boubacar Komasoko comes in for Singleton.
Booby checks into the lineup. He'll defend on the baseline. Ball comes in. Ball on the outside for Pratt. Taylor with the basketball. Bounce pass comes out high into the hands of Fisher. DeMarcus Fisher, follow-away jumper up and on his way. Short shot not there on a missed shot put up by Fukron. Lakovic into the ballgame now for the Pratt Beavers. He's out of Belgrade, Serbia. Ball into Othiambo. Othiambo holds it with one hand. Now he'll decide to shoot it up and score it.
Free throw line shot.
Fred didn't call the bank, but he was able to make it up and in. And Hutch has their 6-point, 5th and 6 points. 7-6, Pratt with the early lead. 7-6, they lead at 14-16 to go in the first half. Ball on the outside, Taylor. Kamisoko defends on him. Shot in the corner outside, shot up and good. Put up and in by Lakovic. A three-pointer makes it 10-6 now. The lead is 4 for the Beavers. Ball outside. Taylor kicks it back on the outer perimeter. Dribble penetration by Kamisoko to Taylor. He'll knife in. Tries to get one to go. Can't get it done. Foul called. And Hutchinson, I believe, will shoot free throws. Or we're going to say it's one on the floor.
Foul is on Lakovic.
Lakovic will pick up the personal. They will not shoot free throws. So Hutch will inbound right side baseline. Back in the ball game checks Jerome Bivens.
Pratt coach Sean Flynn using quite a few folks early. He realizes he probably has an advantage in depth.
Taylor on the outside. Blue Dragons go to Kamisoko on the left side. Down low to Othiambo. Passes it clear across the Brown. He'll shoot the three. It won't go. Rebound's going to be cleared out. Hutchinson a little cold to start this game. Down by 4.
2 of 8.
25%. Ball on the outside now. Taylor, they're content once they get it across half court. If they don't have a breakaway, they go into a half court set. Trying to stay away from transition.
I thought this would be high scoring.
I thought so too.
It may yet prove to be.
Feed down low. Ball comes outside. Dribble penetration. Lakovic gets it outside to Taylor. Three-pointer. Offense mark no good. Blue Dragons rebound. Othiambo gets the rebound. Blue Dragons will have checking in the ball game. Malik Jacobs will check in just a little bit. Jacobs out of Bloomington, North Carolina. And there's a whistle. Offensive foul going to be called
on DJ Mitchell.
Mitchell will pick up the personal. That'll be his first.
Becomes the Dragons' 3rd team foul and the 4th turnover.
Josh Perkins checks into the lineup as well. Taylor will get a break, so they rotate Josh Perkins in. Ypsilanti, Michigan is where he is from. With the basketball on the outside now will be Mashkoff, Drew Mashkoff checking in the ball game. Here's Taylor. On top to Bivens. Bivens, they just rotate around and weave it. Corner right drive onside. Taylor shot won't go. Ball batted out, but in the hands of a Pratt Beaver. Shot up there, up. Another one missing. This time it's off the Fukron. Got another board. Ball batted out way again and back into Beaver's hands. They'll drive all the way through. The three on its way from the right side. It's not there. Rebound cleared away. Another offensive board, and a foul call finally. This will work against the Blue Dragons. How many?
5 shots at the basket. The Blue Dragons have to get on the glass.
Drew Mashkoff out of Ankeny, Iowa will shoot free throws. Here comes Taylor back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Hutchinson not able to get a hold of the basketball. Shot up and good. Free throws up and good. First point for Mashkoff. He'll shoot a second one. Mashkoff gets set. Free throw toss. This one comes out no good. Taylor with rebound. Hutchinson brings it up. Down by 5. 11-6 your score. Pratt with the early lead. 12:06 to go.
Dragons not getting much going on the inside.
Beavers' lone win in the conference at Cloud County, which Rusty talked about in the pregame.
It was a 20-point win where the Dragons lost.
Jumper up, missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away. Coming up with the rebound, Lakovic. And here comes Pratt on the run. Taylor just about loses it. Kamisoko following him around the screen. They'll drive down, miss it, but another offensive board. And ball stolen away, but a foul called.
That's going to go against Pratt.
And it will be against the Pratt Beavers. Foul's going to be charged against Fucron. He'll pick up the personal.
I'll tell you, the Beavers are really playing with enthusiasm.
Ball comes into Mitchell, who nobody was in the backcourt to bring the ball up. Bubakar got it to him in time, and Mitchell outside now to Taylor. Perkins trying to get large down low. Comes over, sets the screen, comes out to Kamisoko. Now to Perkins. Double team, kicks it back, Kamisoko. Back to Perkins again. Low block, flips it away to Taylor. He'll drive in, puts it up and scores it. Raekwon Taylor with a nifty move on the inside. His first basket.
Fourth point.
Blue Dragons needed that one. 11-8 your score. Hutchinson trailing it. Taylor. Round on the left wing, top of the key, between circles. Now with it is Tyvon Taylor. Kansas City, Missouri's his hometown, which will be all red tomorrow. Jumper up and missing from outside. Battle for the board. Another offensive board and a foul call. They're going to whistle this one on the Blue Dragons.
Dragons have given up 5 offensive rebounds in the last couple of trips down the floor.
It was shooting free throws as well with Fucron at the line. And getting set to shoot the free throw here will be the Pratt Beavers. Free throw toss is up and good by Fucron. Conversation between the referee and Kochek out front. Second toss is up and good. 13-8 your score. Pratt with the lead. On the outside right wing, Taylor. Corner right to DJ Mitchell. 3-ball good. Well, Hutch needed that one. Pulls it in two at 13-11 now.
Maybe that'll get them started.
Nice shot by Mitchell in the corner. He's capable of really lighting it up from the outside.
38% from 3 on the season. That's a pretty good number.
Ball on the outer perimeter. They're working around the left side. Taylor over the corner left. Dribble penetration by the Pratt Beavers underneath, and a foul call going down hard. Hitting the deck hard was Maskoff. Drew Maskoff. Again, he's out of Iowa. Ankeny, Iowa. Sophomore, 6'4", 188-pounder.
Spells his name Maskoff, but it's pronounced just like you would
Maskoff.
at Halloween. Maskoff. Free throw miss.
He'll shoot the second one. DJ Mitchell checks out of the contest. Back in Othiambo. Chris Giles back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Taylor checking out as well. Free throw toss, got the second one down. So 1 out of 2. Trips to the line, a 14-11 lead for the Pratt Beavers. 10:04 to go. We owe you a media timeout. Pratt up by 3. Dribble penetration. Blue Dragons drive it down low. Shot not there. Jacobs took it inside. Put back up and in this time. Jacobs got the rebound and put it up and in. Malik playing hard.
And he was fouled. And Pratt actually had the rebound. It was stripped away on the baseline.
There's a media timeout with 9:49 to go. Hutchinson with a chance to tie it at the free throw line when we return. Pratt 14, Hutchinson 13. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Tax reform impacts virtually every tax return this year. That means yours, too. If you're wondering what that means for you and your refund, but don't want to spend hours reading the tax code, head over to H&R Block. No one knows tax reform better than Block. Their tax pros will help you find every credit and deduction available, so you get every dollar you deserve. Because wouldn't you rather spend more time thinking about what to do with your maximum refund and less time figuring out what a TCJA qualifying eligible dependent is? Hint, it's your kid. In person or online, Block has your back.
Visit H&R Block in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
As we go back to play, the Blue Dragons will have an opportunity at the free throw line to get the game tied. Hutchinson has played from behind throughout the contest's first 10 minutes.
Hutchinson talking things over in the huddle. Jay Syriak's back from another recruiting trip. He got back the other night, but not in time to be dressed out and on the bench. But he was in Arizona, 74 degrees when he left Arizona. Hello.
Yep. I think I'd have stayed.
Oh.
So I got a little more recruiting to do, Coach. I'll see you about Tuesday.
Exactly. We'll be back after it warms up to 40. So 16, feel like 16 degrees out. Free throw by Malik does not go. Jacobs missed the free throw. The score remains 14-13. Hutchinson on the wrong end. Pratt Beavers will bring it up. 9:40 to go now in this first half of play. Three-pointer from outside is good. A three-pointer put up and good. Furkron knocks down the three.
He has already 10 points.
Right side with the basketball, Jacobs. A 4-point Pratt Beaver lead. Othiambo down low to Perkins. Ball knocked away. Pratt Beavers come up with it. Hutchinson just not executing very well on this early part of this ball game. Drive Taylor, a little fall away, good. Little teardrop by Tyvon Taylor. Taylor again out of Kansas City, Kansas.
Biggest lead of the game for Pratt.
Actually, Kansas City, Missouri, I'm corrected. And here comes Saquon back in the lineup. Basket at the other end does not go. There's a foul called. And
should send Kamisoko to the free throw line.
Saquon and Raekwon set to check in. So Singleton along with Taylor back into the Blue Dragon lineup. Foul was charged against the Blue Dragons.
No, it was on Bevins.
It was on, excuse me. It was on Bevins, number 32.
Kamisoko, who has struggled at the free throw line all season long, misses the first of two.
Just under 9 remaining to go in this first half of play. Lady Dragons winner 69-38 in a really physical affair. Did a nice job of getting the win. Free throws up and good by Kamisoko, so he splits the pair. Hutchinson trails now 19-14. Taylor, ball on the outer perimeter, left side. Ball on the outside with it. That's Taylor, still on the dribble. Gives it off quickly to Bivens, back on the outer perimeter again. Furkron drives inside, holds up. Kicks it back outside. Ball rejected by the Blue Dragons. Here comes Taylor all the way down, and he'll be fouled. That should be an intentional, I would think, but they're not going to get the call, I don't believe. They're going to confer as Raekwon took it in hard, and he really wasn't going for the ball very much. Let's see what they're going to call. 2 shots coming away. Mitchell got the foul called against him. And is Taylor going to be shooting free throws? Yes, he will, but Steve trying to get the intentional foul called.
And a foul goes against Tyvon Taylor, and the conversation about the foul continues in front of us. Coach Eck has had an extended conversation with the officials.
He really
of this
has.
game.
Here comes Taylor. Free throws up and good.
And the official says, I think he tried to make a play on the ball.
Free throws good by Taylor. He'll shoot a second one.
Raekwon with 5.
19-15. The lead is 4 now for the Pratt Beavers. Free throw toss. Got them both. Raekwon shooting well from the foul stripe. 6 points to his credit. He leads the Dragons in scoring. Taylor, bring it out.
Dragons need some stops.
Well, that one flurry where they got the 5 offensive boards was painful. They drive down, the layup, up and good.
I think it was Taylor.
Taylor put it high off the glass, and it was Taylor. He has 7 points. They're screened off once they go on that left side baseline. A drive underneath, but a Blue Dragons foul called. It'll be the 17th foul, I believe, so it should be enough to send the Blue Dragons to the line.
Bivens becomes the first player in the game with 2 fouls. Dragons back to the line. Jacobs scoreless so far. Does have 2 free throws here.
Free throw toss is up and rattles out, no good.
Just 1 free throw. I stand corrected.
So just a 1-on-1. It wasn't in the act of shooting. A drive down the left side by Pratt. Taylor gets too far under, gets the ball clear out into the hands of Maskoff. Maskoff bounce pass. Nice pass inside. And a foul's going to be called.
Well,
It knocked away. Fisher had a good shot, but had a block.
Yeah, Dragons got it knocked out of bounds.
Inbounding right side will be Taylor with 7:44 to go in this first half of play. Trying to get the pass in. They finally do. Taylor rolls out front. Pull it back a little bit. Angle to the left side. Whips the pass down low. Rejected. Saved out of bounds, but last touched by Jacobs. It'll go over to the Pratt Beavers. Now 3 on the shot clock, so they got to be creative. Here comes the inbound. Taylor trying to get it in. He finally lobs it in. Gets back to Taylor. Ball knocked away. Hutchinson comes up with it. Here comes Taylor down the other way. And the foul's going to be called. Taylor go to the line. Now that should have accounted because it was basket interference. Let's see what the call is going to be.
The block was, it was a block. Should have been a shot clock violation.
Yeah, sure should have.
But I think the Dragons had the turnover first. The foul is on Blake Furcron, Pratt's leading scorer.
Second, yep.
Dragons will be at the free throw line, and it's obvious that Pratt has said we're not going to give up anything easy.
Good hustle in the corner right there. Ball was knocked loose. Taylor for Pratt got to it at half court, but then Taylor for Hutchinson, Raekwon got to it and took it down strong. I heard the shot clock go off when he was on his way to the basket. Raekwon Taylor's free throw comes out no good. Loops out. He hit a couple in a row.
That's his first miss after 4 makes. Dragons have played from behind in this game just as they did on Wednesday when Garden came in. It got off to a good start.
Free throw by Raekwon Taylor's up and good. 21-17. The lead is 4 for the Pratt Beavers. Ball on the outside. Back in there again is Honus. Drew Honus gets the bounce pass away. Taylor with the ball on the outside. Rolls off the pick. A little pick and roll. They don't get it to him. Back on the outside left with the basketball against Maskoff. Over to Honus. Goes back left side. Basket up and good. Taylor.
Boy, they are creating at the very end of shot clock possessions.
23-17. The lead is 6 for the Pratt Beavers. Now they're zoning against the Blue Dragons. So they got that lead, and now they want to set in the zone a little bit. Feed down low underneath. Taylor stops underneath, gets his shot up, but not there. Ball knocked out. Here comes Pratt Beavers on the run. Honus takes it up, can't get it done. Ball rejected, and coming out with it will be the Blue Dragons. Raekwon went down, but got the pass away. Here's Saquon. He'll Euro step in, misses the shot. Rebound cleared out by the Pratt Beavers. Here comes Taylor the other way. He'll put it up and score it. All of a sudden, it's 25-17, and Steve Eck will call the timeout. 6:12 to go in the first half of play. 25-17 to Pratt Beavers. A quick 30-second break. We'll be back right after this.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Well, 25-17, Blue Dragons trail it. As Pratt very aggressive with the basketball, working it well. Came down and got the easy basket. 25-17, your score. As now with the basketball will be Brown. He will bring the basketball up for the Blue Dragons. Steve Eck had seen enough, and he wanted to call the timeout and settle his team down a little bit. Here's a DJ Mitchell three. It comes out no good. Fred Eltiambo gets the rebound, though. Too far under, and he falls down. They kick the basketball back outside. Pratt goes the other way. Shot won't go. DJ Mitchell with the rebound. Big Fred all the way loose. Here comes Saquon. Contact made. Charge called against Saquon.
That's
Singleton.
His second foul.
Saquon gets called for the charge and see if they will substitute. And they will. Kamisoko will check in for Singleton.
It'll be 1-1 the rest of the way.
Inbounding will be the Pratt Beavers. Back into the Pratt lineup. Lakovic will check in. And it'll be Taylor and Lakovic in the back court. And up the court comes Taylor. Taylor holds up. Gets double team. Ball pops back outside. Honus has it. Hutchinson really trying to go for the basketball. They'll drive down. Kicks it down the corner. Down low underneath. Shot one go. Brother offensive board. Put back won't go. Tip try. Not there. And a foul called. It's going to be on the Pratt Beavers. I think they might have caught Hostel going over the back. Nope, they're going to get Lakovic going over the back. That'll be his third already. So we'll walk down and DJ Mitchell will shoot the free throw.
Dragons need something positive to happen.
Lots of offensive boards, Rusty, in this ball game for the Pratt Beavers.
Way too many.
DJ Mitchell at the foul stripe. Free throw toss is up and good for DJ. Shoot another one. Mitchell now with 4 points for the Hutch Blue Dragons. Shoot the second one, got it up and down. 5 points for Mitchell. The Blue Dragons pull within 6 at 25-19. Pratt Beavers will bring the basketball up. Pratt very deliberate offensively. I thought it would be an up and down basketball game too, but they making a half court set and then they just simply get into their offense. There's a 3-pointer from the outer perimeter, wraps out, no good. A foul called underneath. We're going to go the other way. It's going to go against the Pratt Beavers.
Pratt has put up so far in this basketball game 29 shots. The Blue Dragons only 15. Hutchinson perhaps fortunate to only be down 6.
At the line will be Kamisoko at the line to shoot the free throw. Boubacar Kamisoko out of the Bronx, New York. Free throw toss is up and good. Make it a 2-possession game and get another opportunity here. 5:07 to go. First half of play. Again, Hutchinson with a tough loss the other night to Garden City. Free throws up and good by Kamisoko. That's 16-3 coming in. They're ranked number 9 before that Garden City loss. Of course, the rankings will come out again on Tuesday. The lead is 4 for the Pratt Beavers. Taylor out high to Fisher. Ball on the outer perimeter. They'll roll on the outside. Inside to go behind the back pass. Put up and rejected off this shot. Fisher missed it. Dragons come out with it.
Nice block by Othiambo.
Ball to Giles, the 3 from the outside. Comes off no good. Mitchell with the rebound, but they say he pushed off. Foul's going to be against TJ Mitchell. Giles with a good look. It just rimmed out on him. 4:35 remaining to go in the first half of play. Hutch still trails by 4.
It'll be 1-1 for the Beavers. And Tyvon Taylor, who has really been a thorn in the side of the Blue Dragons, will shoot the free throws.
Mitchell will check out. And that's his second. Taylor will shoot the free throw. KU on the wrong end of a 1-point loss today to West Virginia. Free throw toss is up and good.
I call it their annual loss in Morgantown. They've only won twice in 7 years there.
Toss is good by Taylor. Got them both. 27-21 lead back at 6 again for the Pratt Beavers, and the Blue Dragons will bring the basketball up. Ball rejected. Coming back up with it would be Pratt. It's stolen away by Malik Jacobs. Loose basketball again. This time a foul called. Reach-in is going to be called on the Pratt Beavers. Well, Baylor did some favors. They beat Texas Tech today, 73-62.
I believe the teams at the top of the conference are 4-2.
Also, K-State a winner, 65-55 over TCU. K-State's woken up now.
We may have had a technical foul call.
I believe we did. I think you're correct.
Not sure.
Let's see what's it going to be here. The referee calls the technical. It's going to go against the Pratt Beavers.
Yeah, Coach
on
Sean
the Beaver
Flynn.
bench.
Sean Flynn, and to be a little more specific, Tyler Brown shoots the technical.
Hits the free throw. Makes it 27-22. The lead is cut to 5. They'll get another one here. The foul was called on Taylor. That was his second. Free throw toss off. It's marked no good for Brown, and he's upset with himself. And now
we'll shoot
double
the free
bonus.
throws on the foul.
Jacobs will shoot the free throw with 4:22 to go. So Hutchinson can make hay while the sun shines here, though, so to speak. Free throw toss is up and good by Jacobs. Jacobs gets set to shoot another one. Free throw toss, rattles out on him, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared out by the Pratt Beavers. Still a 4-point ball game at 27-23. Pratt with the lead. Left side, the Beavers weave it around again. With the ball's Fisher. Over to Taylor. Taylor rolls off the ball screen. Bring Fred jumps out to try to double team. They deny, and he gets back. Kick a right, loose basketball coming up, and it will be Brown on the bad pass. Long pass to Kamisoko. They'll set the offense. Hutchinson with the basketball. Brad got down nicely. A little floater. Won't go, but a foul called. Foul's going to be charged on Honus. Honus picks up the personal.
Well, Blue Dragons are playing catch-up, but they're shooting a lot of free throws. It frequently works the other way.
At the line will be Jacobs. Free throw toss is off. It's marked no good.
He is 1 of 3 so far.
Double bonus opportunity for the Blue Dragons. They trail at 27-23. Can take advantage of this. Free throw toss. This one comes off as well. Hutchinson unable to make free throws right now. And it's a 4-point lead for the Pratt Beavers again with 3:40 to go. Feed down low underneath. The wraparound shot won't go, but the Pratt Beavers will shoot free throws. Foul's going to be charged on Othiambo. That'll be only his first on Big Fred.
Dragons have 2 players with 2 fouls, DJ Mitchell and Saquon Singleton.
Maskoff will shoot the free throw. Makes it 28-23. Here comes Taylor into the Blue Dragon lineup. And Raekwon Taylor will take the place of Jacobs. Maskoff hit that first one. Here's the second toss. Cobb's off, no good. Othiambo with the rebound. Blue Dragons will bring it up, down by 5 with 3:33 to go in his first half play. Low scoring first half. Left side. Giles puts his head down, starts to dribble. Lots of contact, draws the foul. This will be the second on Honus. Shooting free throws will be Giles. 2 coming his way. Hutchinson on the road at Dodge City next Wednesday. Road game, by the way, in a high school. Next high school action will be on Thursday, 6 o'clock in the evening. I'll be up in Lawrence as Free State takes on the Lady Salthawks. Free throws up and missing by Giles. And you'll have a single game, like you call them, singletons, back at the Salthawk Activity Center as Eisenhower boys come over to take on the Salthawks.
Dragons missed both free throws. That's 8 missed free throws in the first half.
Down by 5 at 28-23. Pratt with the lead and the basketball. They'll bring it out on the dribble. Taylor. Well, they're very deliberate once they get it into the half court and they get into their offense. Ball on the top side. Long three is up and good from outside. Knocking him down from outside was Bibbins. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Blue Dragons. Hutchinson's down 31-23, down by 8 with 2:55 to go in his first half of play. A quick 30-second timeout. Rustin, I'll return right after this.
To anyone considering a change in family doctors or looking for an attentive primary care physician who's more concerned about you than your insurance, welcome to Prairie Star Health Center. We offer healthcare held to a higher standard with a choice of dedicated, compassionate physicians. Experience the difference you'll feel when you have a patient-centered medical home. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
The Blue Dragons, trailing by 8, certainly have not helped their cause with free throw shooting in the first half. 12 of 20. That's a lot of free throws to get. That's a lot of misses.
Giles will bring the basketball up. Left side, he goes to Tyler Brown, who's back in there out of Derby, a freshman. Brings it on the dribble. Honus was on him, out to Othiambo. Way out of position, steps up, gets it now to Taylor. He'll lob it inside to Othiambo. Works down low, puts it up, round and round and round and round and down and through. He just about went up and touched it, Rusty. If he would have, it wouldn't have counted, but he let it go around, and momentum took it down into the nets.
Just the Dragons' 6th field goal of the first half.
Fred Othiambo now with 2 points to his credit. Ball on the outside. Pulling it back a little bit was Bevins. He had just hit a tray a little while ago. 31-25, lead is 6 for the Pratt Beavers. They'll drive inside, not there. Othiambo rips it down. Long pass comes to Kamisoko. He'll attack on Taylor into the lane, shoots it up and in. Blue Dragons with Kamisoko knocks it down. Blue Dragons with back-to-back baskets. One by Othiambo, the other by Kamisoko. Pulls the Dragons within 4 at 31-27. A little spark after the timeout.
Yes.
Minute and 44 to go. Three-pointer does not go. The other way, and Tyler Brown runs down the missed shot that was put up on the outside by Maskoff. Jumper by Taylor, up and good. Hutch scored 6 straight now, put it within 2 at 31-29. Hutch starting to settle down a little bit with a minute and 23 to go.
Nice run.
The Dragons really need this 6-0 run. Maybe make it a little bit more if they can. There's Taylor. Outside corner right. Back outside. I'll swing it around. On the dribble, Fisher takes it. Here's Honus. Bounce to Fisher. Fisher squares up, shoots, and misses. Big Othiambo goes up. Big Fred goes up and gets the rebound. And 1 minute to go before the halftime is here. And Blue Dragons have a chance to score again. Chance to tie here. Giles. Dribble penetrates, floats one up, not there. Rebound on a miss, taken away by the Pratt Beavers. Beavers will bring it up down low underneath. Shot rejected by Othiambo and then knocked out of bounds. Good job by Fred to cause that ball to be deflected.
It looked like an easy lay-in, and because of Fred's presence, the Dragons will get a chance to defend an inbound spot.
Pratt Beavers will inbound right side baseline. 35-6 left to go in this first half. Seconds on the shot clock at 20 seconds now. Taylor brings it out. Steve Flynn calls out to play from the sidelines. Taylor just about falls down. A little give and go underneath. Ball rejected by Othiambo. And now check that underneath.
That was Raekwon.
It was Raekwon and a foul on the play. I think they got a foul call. Raekwon might be hurt. Foul's going to be charged against Fisher.
And it's Giles that was slow getting up.
Okay, I thought it was Taylor was the one that was hurt. It is Giles slow getting up, but he's going to be okay. Might have got poked in the eye.
And I think he will go shoot free throws. Has not scored in the game as yet.
Foul on Fisher was his second. Here comes Perkins into the lineup. Giles to shoot the free throw. Takes his time. Free throw toss is good. Well, after all this, one free throw away from tying this game up with 15.5 to go before halftime. The Dragons miss it, down by 1. Hutchinson's had a tough time at the line, but on a 7-0 run right now, made a game out of it.
9 missed free throws.
Taylor on the outside. Right side, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Kamisoko. He'll bring it up. Shoots it on its way. Up and good. They wave it off. He was a second behind. The red frame coming on the backboard, but a good shot nevertheless. 31-30. Halftime is here. Pratt with the lead by 1. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Add up all the numbers.
Blue Dragons down by 1 at halftime, but the Pratt Beavers will be back in 2 minutes.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Vehicles are getting pretty smart these days with semi-automatic control features that make driving easier. But riding an RCAT vehicle is easier yet. You don't have to do a thing. Just stand along the route, wave your hand at the driver, and hop on. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that travels throughout Hutchinson and South Hutchinson hourly, on weekdays from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call 694-2913 for further information.
Despite some shooting blows for the Pratt Beavers, Hutchinson only down by 1, 31-30. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Here's my good friend Rusty Hills.
Thank you, Glenn. The Medicine Shop in Hutchinson would like you to know that they now carry a pharmaceutical-grade CBD oil. The Medicine Shop did its homework and found what they believe to be the best CBD oil on the market. It's THC-free. You ask, what do you use CBD oil for? Well, pain, migraines, anxiety, memory, depression, even sleep. Each bottle comes with an informative brochure and specific dosing information to match your need. Come by the Medicine Shop and take a look at the CBD oil. You'll find the Medicine Shop at 14th and Main. An extremely competitive basketball game, not necessarily a pretty basketball contest. Pratt's Beavers lead Hutchinson 31-30 despite shooting just 29% from the field in the first half. Hutchinson within one thanks to the getting to the free throw line 24 times. They made only 13 though. 11 missed free throws in the first half and you trail by 1. Hutchinson did shoot the ball a little bit better than the Beavers, but didn't get up nearly as many shots, at least partially because of all the fouls committed by the Beavers. For the Blue Dragons, in the first half, Saquon Singleton, pretty quiet, had just 2 points. Leading the Dragons is Raekwon Taylor with 9. DJ Mitchell and Boubacar Komisoko with 5 each. 4 points for Fred Othiambo. Malik Jacobs has 3. And a single point scored by Tyler Brown and 1 by Chris Giles. For Pratt in the first half, 10 of 34 shooting. Tyvon Taylor, though, was pretty doggone good. The little guy connected on 5 of 10, and he, along with Blake Furcron, actually it is Tyvon Taylor with 13 leading the way. Furcron is second in scoring with 7. Jerome Bibbins added 5, 3 each for Lakovic and Drew Maskoff. So the Blue Dragons with a little work to do. They were out-rebounded by 1, 21-20, and Pratt had the better of the turnover count, 7-6. Very competitive game in front of a nice crowd in the sports arena. We're going to pause a couple of minutes. We'll be back with more halftime.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
If getting a new iPhone is on your wish list, then wish no further. At Next Tech Wireless, all smartphones, including the new iPhones, are 50% off. You can save over $350 on your new iPhone, and even trade in your old phone for more credit. Have multiple lines? That's even better, because your 3rd, 4th, or even 5th line will get you unlimited data free for a year. Next Tech Wireless has more than 50 store locations to serve you. Switch today and start saving. Certain restrictions apply. Phone guard required.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Ford. And with a new year comes big savings on leftover models. How about a new 2018 Ford Edge for 25% off MSRP? That's $9,150 off. Or an all-new 2018 Expedition. That's new body style with a list of $57,488, sale price $46,980, and you get 0% for 60 months. Hurry out before they're gone at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
It was such an overwhelming success that Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, is extending her sale. Get a top-of-the-line Panasonic Performance vacuum for only $299. That's the same price you paid in 1988, over 30 years ago, and a $200 savings. You'll never get a vacuum of this quality priced better. This vacuum comes with all the accessories and includes a 2-year warranty. Donna will also deliver your new vacuum absolutely free. Now through January, get your new Panasonic vacuum for the 1988 price of $299. Call Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, at 663-4322.
Well, welcome back to halftime. 31-30, Pratt Beavers on top. Rusty, we lost a good friend this weekend, Karen Legleiter of Arc City. She Legleiter streaming, Legleiter video. Of course, her husband, Kenny, passed away several years ago, but they were certainly pioneers in video and streaming, and good friends of ours. We knew Karen. And Kenny would come to the ball games here in the national tournament for a long, long time before the NJCAA TV started, and
sold videos. Away. And they were both classic people.
Yeah, they certainly were.
And she'll be missed not only in her own community of Arc City, but across the state of Kansas.
They did a lot down in that area with high school video and very active with the Cali network down there. So anyway, our thoughts and prayers go out to her family. Of course, they lost Kenny a few years ago, and now we've lost Karen.
Blue Dragons down in the locker room talking about a first half in which the only thing that kept them in a basketball game, well, actually 2 things. The Dragons got to the free throw line a bunch, and although they made only 13 of 24, they outscored the Pratt Beavers 13-7 at the free throw line. 14 more free throws for the Dragons in the first half than the Pratt Beavers. Pratt won the rebound count, but just by 1. Make no mistake about it, this is a huge basketball game for the Blue Dragons. You do not want to fall 3 games behind on the loss side in the West. And Seward Saints are playing some awfully good basketball right now. They lead the league at 6-1. Hutchinson, they lead the league at 7-1. Hutchinson at 6-3 needs a win. Whatever Coach Eck had to say to his team, he said it quickly, because with still 6 minutes to go in the halftime, the Dragons are back out on the floor. And I suppose the message is simple. Get more rebounds, make more shots, and hit free throws.
Yeah, hit free throws down and see what happens here. Right now, down by 1 at halftime, 31-30. Some good games in the Jayhawk Conference. A couple runaways. Coffeyville all over Allen County, 81-51. At the media timeout in the second half. But after that, it's some good ball games. A 1-point lead starting the second half. Barton over Colby, 34-31. That's at Barton. So that's a good ball game that's taking place. Seward on top of Dodge at Seward, 31-22. 9:34 to go in the first half play. Surrett the media mark. And Cloud, first half, 7:18 to go, leading it over Cali, 31-22. That's on the west side. So some good games going throughout the state of Kansas in the Jayhawk Conference. Here we got a good one as well, 31-30. Again, we talked about that tough loss by the KU Jayhawks
Again, to West Virginia, 65-64. K-State, a winner by 10 over TCU today in Big 12 play, 65-55. Baylor over Texas Tech, number 8 Texas Tech, 77-62. Iowa State put it on Oklahoma State, 72-59. And Texas with 7:03 to go, leading on Oklahoma 58-57. That's being played at Texas. So there's been some good games all across the nation today. We'll look at some of the top 25 as well. I think there was a top-ranked team, maybe number 2 in the nation, might have went down today. And that would be Michigan lost to Wisconsin, 64-54.
Pending the results of games being played tonight, here are the standings in the Big 12. Kansas, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Kansas State, all are 4-2. Baylor is 3-2. West Virginia just knocked off Kansas today. That was the first win for West Virginia. And West Virginia in the cellar at 1-5. It is a crazy league. The average margin of victory in games played in the Big 12 this year is inside 8 points.
It is crazy. Talk about the big game tomorrow at Arrowhead, Rusty. In your lifetime, Chiefs have won 1 Super Bowl the same way with me. And last 25 years, they finally now are in the AFC Championship for only the second time, never at home.
They've got a challenge. They play the New England Patriots, who are used to making their ways to Super Bowls. And New England beat Kansas City 43-40 in New England earlier in the year. I just have a feeling that Patrick Mahomes and company will get the job done tomorrow, but it'll be a heck of a game.
It will be. Not as cold as they had anticipated it being, but still pretty cold by conditions. As long as the sun's shining, it'll be a good situation. That's a late game tomorrow.
Yeah, it won't be shining.
So it's going to be cold.
It's going to be cool.
So bundle up if you're going up there.
Yeah.
It should be a crazy time up there, and hopefully the KC is able to come out with a win.
Well, with one of the conference championship games being played in a dome and the other one outside, it looks like the one in the dome would be the night game, but it is not. It's the other way around.
And again, that's going to be a late game. You can catch it right on KWBW, 1450 AM, 98.5 FM. Here, 31-30. Beavers on top of the Dragons. Beavers have led from the get-go. They lead at 31-30. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and talk about this second half when we return. For more basketball from the Sports Arena, we'll be back in 2 minutes.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Your life is busy. Are you ready to open an account, apply for a loan, check your balances, make a transfer, deposit a check, pay bills? With electronic banking from The First, you can now take care of all your mini banking needs from the comfort of your home or office. Anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has designed, built, and remodeled homes and commercial projects in central Kansas. Whether you're looking to replace a deck, wanting to build an addition, or remodel your kitchen, our customers receive individualized attention, quality craftsmanship, and exceptional customer service from start to finish. Erickson Custom Building offers new construction and remodeling services in addition to commercial and insurance projects. Visit our website today at ericksoncustombldg.com.
We are just about ready to get the second half started. The Blue Dragons for the second game in a row playing from behind at halftime, but it is only a 1-point disadvantage. You'd certainly like to see the Dragons come out and play a good half of basketball. This is a team that I think misses James Rojas way more than we thought they might, because Rojas, in his absence, the Dragons have struggled a bit.
I will agree with that wholeheartedly, no doubt about that. I'm going to run down some women's scores real quick. Seward stays on top of the league with Hutchinson, just right behind Hutch. 63-51 over Dodge tonight. It was Cloud getting beat by Cali 93-75 in the final. And also Barton was able to get by Colby in women's play 76-69. Coffeyville a winner over Allen 89-63. Second half about to get underway here. Blue Dragons need to rally back. They trail by 1 as we start the second half of play. Hutchinson will be inbounding. Tyler Brown to do the honors. So same 5 on the floor right now for the Blue Dragons that started the ball game. DJ Mitchell will come in soon, I imagine.
Tyler Brown, who did not get to play in the game on Wednesday night, started both halves here.
Saquon Singleton. Right side feet underneath the Othiambo, and he'll be fouled, and Big Fred will go up and shoot free throws. Gets up limping a little bit. Let's see if he's going to be okay. Cannot afford to get Big Fred hurt, and he'll go to the line to shoot the free throw.
Big foul. It is the third on the second leading scorer in the conference, Blake Furcron.
Othiambo at the foul stripe. 51.7% on the year. Free throw toss is up and good. Into the ball game now, checking in for the Pratt Beavers. Teddy Pfeiffer will check in. Did not see action in the first half of play. Redshirt sophomore out of St. Louis, Missouri. Free throw toss doesn't go for Big Fred. We're tied at 31, though, and off the court comes the Pratt Beavers after they got the rebound. Taylor, left side. Fisher holds that pivot foot now. He puts it on the floor. A little give and go to Taylor. Drives down, puts up a wild shot, not there. Loose basketball picked up by Raekwon Taylor. He'll give it off to Brown. Brown will bring it up. Ball on the outside, back to Brown, right wing, down low underneath Raekwon Taylor. Underneath the Othiambo, goes up strong, can't get it done. Saquon Singleton gets the rebound, no. Taylor has it. Right side again to Brown. Brown down low. They'll kick it back on the left side. Saquon Singleton. Little feed to Taylor. Taylor takes baseline, goes underneath, too far under. Here's a Brown shot in the corner. Good. A three-pointer by Tyler Brown.
That's what the Dragons have been waiting for from Tyler Brown.
They really did. Great job by Tyler Brown. Got that one down. Hutch on top, 34-31 for the first time. And a team control foul right now called against the Pratt Beavers. That'll be the third personal foul. It's going to be called on Taylor. A little point guard, a little bit of foul trouble, and a timeout's going to be taken. Pratt's going to get the 30-second timeout. 18:55 to go in the second half. Hutch up by 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Well, the Blue Dragons with the first 4 points of the second half, and Hutchinson the first lead in a long, long while. Might be the first lead of the game.
I think it is, because they trailed early on. And actually, the largest lead by Pratt was by 8 points. Hutchinson did not lead in that first half of play, so 34-31 is the first lead of the contest for the Blue Dragons. Giles over to Brown in the corners. Raw's going to say same results. Now to get over the back on Fred Othiambo. Went up and tipped it away. Unfortunately, a little bit taller was Bivens, and he stands at 6'8". Big Fred at 7 foot, and that difference of 4 inch was a foul on Fred Othiambo, his second. Tyler Brown's second trade just about dropped. Ball on the outside, Taylor rolls to his left, and a foul called. The illegal pick is going to be called.
And it is foul number 4 on Tyvon Taylor, and that will really hurt the Pratt.
Yeah, wow, it certainly will.
He had 13 in the first half to lead the Beavers.
Another timeout's going to be taken by the Beavers. Is it going to be a full? It will be a full. So 2 quick timeouts in the first minute and 30 here. Dragons lead it by 3. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112. Are you tired of your dusty or muddy driveway? APAC Kansas Shears Division is here to help. This is Derek Fees. Call us and ask us about our asphalt millings. If you are a do-it-yourselfer, arrange for pickup or delivery at your convenience. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Tax reform impacts virtually every tax return this year. That means yours, too. If you're wondering what that means for you and your refund, but don't want to spend hours reading the tax code, head over to H&R Block. No one knows tax reform better than Block. Their tax pros will help you find every credit and deduction available, so you get every dollar you deserve. Because wouldn't you rather spend more time thinking about what to do with your maximum refund and less time figuring out what a TCJA qualifying eligible dependent is? Hint, it's your kid. In person or online, Block has your back.
Visit H&R Block in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Jay Syriac spent the whole time out visiting with an official. He looked like a pastor talking to a parishioner. Jay, one of the really fancy dressers around.
Yeah,
looking good.
Looking good tonight. The open collar, nice looking shirt. With the basketball here, the Blue Dragons looking a lot better in the first minute and a half than they did the whole first half. Feed down low underneath. Hutchinson down low, trying to make something happen. Ball knocked away. Othiambo.
Othiambo is at 7 foot, is having some shots blocked. Hutchinson hangs on to it.
Here comes the inbound. Giles, bounce pass comes into Taylor. Lobs it into Othiambo. Trying to go down low and cutting inside was a Pratt Beaver to take the ball away. Turnover Hutchinson. Beavers will bring it up. They'll kick it on the left side. Three-pointer on its way to tie. Does not go. Ball pops out, and running it down is Honus. And they'll keep it alive. Pratt gets a fresh 30 out of it as well. Maskoff. Ball comes out to Fisher. Taylor, with Taylor out there, Fisher's going to play more. Basket up and good by Maskoff. He was falling down as he shot it, got his balance back. Young man out of Iowa, good ball player.
1 point game.
Yep, pulls them within one. An offensive foul on Hutchinson. Brown will pick up the personal. Steve Eck questioning the call. Goes against Tyler Brown. Will be his first. So inbounding will be the Pratt Beavers. They'll bring the basketball out. Moskoff. Bounce pass to the right side. Fisher has it. Off the screen. Holds up again, trying to get it to Moskoff. Finally goes over on the right side with the basketball. Three-pointer up and on its way. No good. Rebound cleared, though, offensively underneath, and then ran down finally by the Blue Dragons as the ball popped loose. And loose basketball. Fisher comes up with it. Here's the steal for the Pratt Beavers. They'll take it down. Missed the shot. It sails out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball.
Now they're going to give it to Pratt.
Yeah, Pratt will retain it. Thank you. Teddy Pfeiffer flew down there and looked like he was going to get a breakaway layup. Put him up. Wasn't the case. Inbounding now to Pratt Beavers. Honus trying to get it in. He finally lobs it over the outstretched hands of the Blue Dragons. Brown and into the hands of Moskoff. He'll roll right, takes it up. Doesn't go, but
could be basket interference, too.
Foul's going to be charged against Giles. He'll pick up the personal.
Who I thought that was interfered with on the way down by Big Fred.
Moskoff at the line to shoot the free throw. Moskoff takes his time at the line, can tie it with a free throw here, and with two can give the Pratt Beavers the lead. Free throws up and missing. So now all he can do is tie.
The Blue Dragons have just 9 field goals to show for 23 minutes of basketball.
Free throws up and missing, missed them both. So the score remains Hutchinson 34, Pratt Beavers 33. Singleton, outside to Giles. Left wing to Brown. Brown rolls off the pick over to the right side to Gibbons now. Gibbons head fakes.
Goes left. It's a pick from Othiambo back outside. Ball drive down. And a foul called underneath. It's going to go against the Blue Dragons.
It'll be number 3 on Saquon Singleton, who is guilty of pushing off.
At the line, was not a line. He's guilty of pushing up and repassed basketball. And bringing the basketball up will be the Pratt Beavers. Top of the key now with the basketball. Moskoff again. Goes left side. Into the hands of Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer dumps it underneath, and
nobody
was looking, and they'd already went up to get the offensive board, and ball sails out of bounds. It'll be Hutchinson basketball. Here's Kamisoko on the outside. Ball out top again. Pulling it back a little bit on the outer perimeter. They'll feed it down low to Taylor. Taylor double team. Comes up inside. Raekwon goes in strong. Can't get it. Fred Othiambo with a putback. Hutchinson extends the lead to 3 now. 36-33. Rattle. Bring it up slowly. As Sean Flynn held his hand up, says bring it up easily and get back in the offense now. That's what worked for him in the first half. Very deliberate offensively. Without Taylor in that offense, though, he was a big part of it. Jumper up and on its way. Good. Basket's good. A 2-pointer put up and good by Bivens, and he's hit a couple big ones tonight. He has 7. 36-35. Hutch lead is 1. DJ Mitchell from 3. Rims out on him, no good. Went around twice over the back on Fred Othiambo. And Fred will pick up the personal. That ball couldn't have been any farther down the cylinder, but it spun out on him. Went around the world twice.
Sometimes you just wonder whether gravity stops for a second. That was down deep, but it didn't stay.
36-35, Blue Dragons with the lead. Pratt Beavers led at halftime by 1 score, 31-30. 1 point it is. Ball goes right side in the hands of. He'll shoot it from the outside up and missing. Rebound, no, but cleared away by Moskoff. He'll put it up, not there. Taylor with the rebound. Lakovic missed the shot. Here we go the other way, and Blue Dragons set it up. Let's let them get a second opportunity, but they weren't able to cash in on it. Here's DJ Mitchell. Drops it down low to Raekwon Taylor. Back outside. Sort of right into the hands of Pfeiffer. And Pfeiffer will bring it up. Loops up a shot. Misses badly. Rebound cleared away. And then falling out of bounds was the Pratt Beaver. The ball knocked away.
Yep. Pratt will get it.
They've had a couple opportunities to get back in the game. They're only down by 1 and even take the lead, but Pratt's been unable to cash in. Ball comes into Bivens, gives it out to Moskoff, and he loses the ball out of bounds.
I'm going to tell you what. Right now, these teams should be glad they're playing each other.
14:01 to go.
They are struggling.
Yeah, turnovers in that first half were
not that many
turnovers, but right now, just poor shooting. Yep.
Nobody make a shot.
Raekwon Taylor, right side. Jacobs back in there now with the basketball out top now to DJ Mitchell. Pulls away, and a foul's going to be called. This is going to be on Honus. About the time that Honus bumped into Mitchell, then he pushed off. That'll be his third. Honus picks up his third. And Pfeiffer will check back out into the ball game. We'll check. Lucron has been in a little bit of foul trouble. Ball comes into Mitchell. Mitchell backs in on Honus. Goes up, bouncing away, no good, but a foul called, and Mitchell will earn his at the line. Foul's on Honus again. That'll be his 4th. Bubakar Kamisoko in the lineup. Jacobs in as well, along with Giles. And at the line will be the Blue Dragons' Mitchell. Mitchell takes his time, deep breath, and shoots it up and in.
That one went around a couple times, but this time it went down. Shoot it again.
On a night where the Dragons have not been particularly good at the free throw line, Mitchell's made all three of his opportunities.
37-35 has another opportunity. Hutchinson with the lead by 2. Can give the Dragons the lead of 3 here with the free throw. Quiet crowd as well. Free throw toss is up and good. Got that one up and down. 38-35, Dragons.
I think the crowd's ready to get involved. There just hasn't been a whole lot to get them started.
Near steal, ball knocked away off the Blue Dragons, they say. So Pratt will inbound on that far side. Don't forget the Pie Feed, Chilean Pie Feed, coming up on the 26th of January. Also on February 2nd, we will have Pink Out Night again. Timeout's going to be taken by the Pratt Beavers. They're going to talk things over, see if it's a full or partial. It's the 30. 38-35, Hutch on top with 13:29 to go in the second half of play. 30-second timeout. Rustin, I'll be back right after this.
We understand. You can't plan ahead for an illness or injury. Yet you'd really like same-day treatment. That's why Prairie Star offers walk-in clinic services with a responsive medical staff to care for you and your family.
Yes, we want to be your medical home.
Welcome to Prairie Star Health Center and walk-in clinic, whether you have insurance or not. 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
We have played 6.5 minutes of the second half. The Blue Dragons have outscored Pratt 8-4, which leaves Hutchinson on top 38-35.
Hutchinson got that little run that opened the second half, the first minute and a half, was able to take the lead. And right now they lead it by 3, 38-35. Hutchinson, three-pointers up and good from outside. That one put up and in by Moskoff. And, well, that's just what the doctor ordered. We're tied up at 38 apiece for the Pratt Beavers. Out of the timeout, knocked it down from the deep left wing.
5 made threes for Pratt in this game.
Looks like zone defense by the Pratt Beavers. Here's Blue Dragons travel as the Blue Dragons Giles got airborne after he caught the basketball. Evidently took an extra step.
That is the 7th turnover of the second half on Hutchinson.
38-38 tie with 12:55 to go. Ball on the outside. Moskoff goes to Fisher. Fisher used up his dribble, gives it off again to another Beaver. Shot put up and missed by Fuqua. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. On the miss, here comes Jacobs. Corner left, he takes it all the way down. Now top, Giles mishandles it, runs it down. Shot clock at 18. Here's Jacobs. Crosses over, kicks it right. Mitchell three ball from the corner won't go. Rebound cleared away. Coming up with a loose basketball was Davis. Marcus Davis is in there now for the Pratt Beavers. The ball rejected by Kamisoko. It'll be Pratt Beaver basketball. Davis is out of Olathe, Kansas, freshman guard. Sean Flynn with a lot of freshmen, Rusty. He's got 3 redshirt sophomores and 3 other pure sophomores. Everybody else freshmen.
He has his kids playing hard, as does Steve Eck.
Ball comes in quickly. Basket good. Caught the Dragons sleeping as Lakovic puts it up and in. And Pratt back up 40-38 now. Had a lead at halftime at 31-30. And now they lead it by 2. Underneath, Blue Dragons trying to tie. They will. Raekwon Taylor with the basket.
Nice quick move on the baseline.
We're tied at 40. Raekwon Taylor with his 9th point, 8th and 9th point. He'll shoot another one. 11:57 to go in this second half of play. Checking into the lineup will be Elijah Austell for the Pratt Beavers.
Beavers have a lot of foul problems to work around.
Stockbridge, Georgia, that's his hometown. Free throw toss is good by Taylor. Yep, that was the 3rd foul called on Lakovic. Ball on the outer perimeter. Left side, Fisher. Fisher rolls to the right. Back out top of the key now. That's into the hands of Drew Moskoff. Moskoff surveys the defense. 13 on the shot clock. Goes right side with it. There's a drive around. It's Fuqua. Ball taken away. Blue Dragons ring it up. And Mitchell mishandles but gets it back. Goes up strong and scores it.
DJ Mitchell, Dragons lead at 43-40. 11:22 to go. Well, you immediate timeout in about a minute. Ball on the outside. Deep corner right with the basketball. Pratt Beavers. I got talked. Fukron goes left side. Head fake quickly by Pfeiffer. He'll drive in, shoot it up and in. Filer, that is, scoring it. Pfeiffer, excuse me. Lead is 1 for the Dragons. Foul at the other end. Bubakar Kamisoko will shoot free throws. His shot did not go down. Austell will pick up the personal. So Hutchinson will shoot free throws, leading it by 1 with 10:51 to go in this second half of play. Here gets the free throws up and good by Kamisoko. Hutchinson trying to extend that lead. Right now it's 2 at 44-42. Free throw toss up and good.
Bubakar, just a 52% free thrower, has made 5 of 6.
45-42. Blue Dragons with the lead now, a 3-point edge. Clock at 10:36 remaining to go in the second half of play. That's trailed by halftime. We just tuned in, Lady Dragons winners. 19 straight now, 69-38 tonight. Shot up and missing, 2 shots coming away. Foul's going to be called on the Blue Dragons.
Chris Giles will draw his 3rd.
It's the first one for the Blue Dragons to get in a little bit of foul trouble at the line.
Furquan, who averages 20, has 7 in this one, but 2 free throws here.
Free throw toss is up and good. Got that one down. Pulls his Beavers within 3 now. 46-42 is what the scoreboard shows. I don't know if they put that up on the wrong one or not. There, they got it up. They did. They put it up on the Dragon side.
Score is not
Score
right.
is not correct.
Score is not right.
I think it's 46-42. There's a steal coming up with it. Fukron. He'll lay it up and jam it home. Now they got it at 46-44. A 2-point ball game.
Dragons have turned it over a lot here.
3-pointer up and on its way, no good. Loose basketball picked up at the Pratt Beavers. Beavers will bring it up. 9:52 to go, Will. You immediate timeout. The drive down low. 3-pointer in the corner left. Does not go. Battle for the board. Loose basketball. A little bit of a tussle down on the baseline. They separate everybody.
Should be a foul on Pratt. Coach Flynn all the way out.
He's all the way out on the floor, pushing his players away. They'll sort things through. I was blocked out right at the very last. It's going to go against Pratt, yep.
And it looks, well, we'll wait until they sort it out.
They'll come over and talk to the table. Now they'll talk to the Pratt coach. 46-44 with 9:45 to go in the contest. Hutchinson with the lead. Pratt Beavers are huddling up and talking things over. Blue Dragons still out at half court talking to the official. Double foul is going to be assessed. So they're going to go off the possession arrow, Rusty.
Yes. Now, on whom were the fouls called?
Well, Darren Dunn's getting the information. Let's go to him real quick.
Team's 8th. The ball was loose when the whistle was blown. We go to a jump ball. Possession arrow Beavers when we come back from the timeout.
All right, immediate timeout's going to take place. Beavers will have the basketball. 46-44, Dragons on top by 2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia's, filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia's, 115 and a half South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragon.
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big city chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Go ahead, Rusty. I'm sorry.
After all the excitement, the double foul, and the fact that the Beavers get it back with a possession arrow, the scoreboard is correct now, and it shows the Beavers with a 1-point lead, and that is right.
They put the free throw and then a basket up that Pratt made on the Blue Dragons side and really confused us because it had the Dragons having 47. And now it's 46-45. Beavers up by 1. And who were the fouls on again? Fisher and Raekwon Taylor?
I think Raekwon Taylor and Fisher, but I am a long ways from sure. Let's see. First of all, the stats on the scoreboard are not accurate.
And that comes from our own stat crew. So DeMarcus Fisher, let's see if he picked up the personal or not. He's number 22, and they have him down for 2.
The fouls up there are not right. Neither are the points.
Double foul again, going for the loose ball. And now Pratt will inbound, leading it by 1. 9:45 to go. Ball comes out high into the hands of Fukron. Fukron drives in, holds up. Bounce pass comes back outside now to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, a little give and go to Fukron. Goes down strong and draws the foul. This one will go on Taylor. 2 shots coming for the Pratt Beavers.
And we will soon know whether the double foul Dragon portion was on. Nope, it wasn't on Raekwon because it would have been his 3rd. That is just his 2nd.
Free toss is
missed.
Up and missed. See that getting explained to you by the official about what all took place. Beavers' 2nd free throw doesn't go either, so Hutch got a break there. Down by 1 with 9:30 to go. The Dragons will bring it up. Ball on the outside left. Blue Dragons working on the outside. There's Jacobs to Singleton. Saquon Singleton on the dribble around the left side. Kamisoko down low blocks. DJ Mitchell, long 3. Looks good, but doesn't go. Rebound cleared by Fisher underneath for the Pratt Beavers. 9 minutes to go. Beavers lead it by 1. 46-45. Moskoff drives in, pulls it back outside. Corner left 3. Rims off, no good. Foul called. It's going to go on Fisher, yep. Fisher will pick up the personal.
And this one may well be decided at the free throw line because both teams are going to shoot a bunch of them.
Yeah, that's Fisher's 3rd. So several players with 3 fouls on the Pratt Beavers, we think. Here's Jacobs' free throws up and on its way and off, no good. Rebound, Beavers of Pratt.
Jacobs is 1 of 5 at the stripe.
Fukron shifts gears, takes it on the outside, squares and shoots the 3. It's off the mark, no good. Saquon Singleton with the rebound. Blocked out nicely, and Saquon will bring it himself. Wants to drive it inside, kicks it back on the outer perimeter. Blue Dragons working at the corner right. DJ Mitchell down low to Saquon, to the Blue Dragons. Taylor knocked away, last touched by the Pratt Beavers. Raekwon trying to get squared up down low. Raekwon Taylor with 9 points
in the ball game, off his average, or by about 1.5 points. Singleton drives in, loops up a shot, not there. Raekwon Taylor goes high to get the rebound. Ball comes out. Head fakes, gets it off to Mitchell. He'll shoot it on his way and draw the foul. 2 shots coming for Mitchell.
DJ has been the best of the Dragons at shooting free throws on a night in which the Dragons haven't been particularly good at the stripe.
Mitchell tried to tie it here with the free throw. Here comes the toss, up and good. We're tied at 46. 8-12 to go in the contest.
The foul was the 4th on DeMarcus Fisher.
And Honus checks back in. He has 4. So like it or not, Sean Flynn, his team's in a little bit of foul trouble. He's going to have to do some creative substitution here. Free throw toss, up and good. Dragons regain the lead at 47-46 with the free throws by the Dragons' Mitchell. Pratt brings it up. Maskoff out high now to go with the Bivens. They'll give it off again to drive down low. Shot up and good. Nice drive inside. Fukron with the basket. Warning on the Hutchinson bench. Fukron. Furkron was able to come up and get it up and down. Outside with the basketball, Mitchell. Saquon Singleton. Left side, Jacobs drives in, scores it underneath. Hutch regains the lead at 49-48. Nifty drive by Jacobs to take it down. With the ball outside now, Hutchinson gets defensively, locks it up, still man-to-man, Maskoff. Dribble penetration, the leaner, doesn't go, but the rebound, putback's not there. Off the miss, point-blank range by Bivens, and out comes the ball for Hutchinson. The Dragons got a break there, leading them by 1. Jacobs whipped the ball inside. It comes out to Mitchell. Mitchell works right side, spins away. Shot clock at 11. Singleton down low underneath the Raekwon Taylor. He'll be double-team trapped. He'll roll off it, gets it out now to Mitchell. Long 3 with 2 on the shot clock, no good. Rebound cleared out there by Bivens, Jerome Bivens for the Pratt Beavers. Beavers down by 1, they drive it in, it's batted away with the basketball to Husker Dragons.
Big block by Singleton.
Jacobs floats one, not there. Rebound cleared away by the Beavers with 6:31 to go. Giles will check back into the Blue Dragon lineup. 6:34 to go. Hutchinson still leads it by 1. Ball on the outside, Maskoff. Tommy Soko comes up, left side, three-pointer on its way for the lead, doesn't go. Ball pops away into the hands of a Pratt player. He's down on the floor, but I think he's laying across the sideline. Yep. Should be out of bounds.
And that is the call.
Oh, crazy couple minutes there, Rusty, with 6:04 to go. A Dragon lead is 1, has the basketball.
Well, it's an entertaining basketball team, but both teams are shooting poorly. They're playing with enthusiasm.
Tommy Soko, right side to Giles, now zoning us, Pratt. They lob it high to Singleton. He'll get called for the charge. Drop that shoulder. If you don't drop the shoulder, it's maybe a block. But he dropped the shoulder, and that ends up being a personal foul. That'll be his 4th.
Saquon sitting there worrying about how unjust the call was, almost let his defender get away from him.
Exactly, was walking up the court. Ball on the outside for the Pratt Beavers. And working high, Bivens. Bounce back toward it, under back. In there again is Taylor, and he scores it. Tyvon Taylor puts it up and in. The Pratt lead, Beavers lead 50-49. He's playing with 4 fouls, and evidently Coach Flynn felt like it's time to put his little guard back in there.
He's been effective.
That was a nice backdoor play that Pratt pulled off.
Mitchell 3 ball, rimming off, no good. Battle for the board, taken away by the Beavers. Here's Taylor, he'll bring it up. 50-49. Dragons trail it. Pratt Beavers led at halftime by 1. Nothing settled there in the second half. Jumper up, good, a three-pointer. Shot put up and good by Teddy Pfeiffer. And that'll force the timeout with 4:52 to go. A 4-point lead for the Pratt Beavers. A full 1-minute break. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Again, your score, Beavers 53, Dragons 49. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
ARCAT is now part of a regional transportation partnership with Sedgwick County Transportation and Wichita Transit. We are working together to provide rides to Wichita and back on Tuesdays. Wichita Transit has fixed route and paratransit service available within the city. Round trip costs range between $19 and $27. Advanced registration with ARCAT is required. ARCAT is first come, first served general public transportation. Call 694-2913 for details.
If the Blue Dragons are to avoid a second consecutive loss, they're going to have to play a pretty good final 4:52. They trail by 4, 53-49.
Yeah, Beavers took advantage of the situation. Were able to get the big 3 from Pfeiffer. Put them up 53-49, a 2-possession game. Hutchinson will bring it up. Tommy Soko. Same situation we were against Garden City. Here's a Mitchell spin. Shot doesn't go, but he drew the foul. And now DJ Mitchell will go to the foul line to shoot free throws.
6 of 6, and he'll have 2.
Foul's going to be charged against Jerome Bivens. That'll be his 3rd. Mitchell at the foul stripe. Free throw toss, up and off, no good. He'll get a second opportunity. Here comes the second opportunity for Mitchell. Mitchell gets set. Toss is good. Makes it a 3-point ball game, 1-possession game, 53-50. Mitchell with the basket. 7 for Mitchell tonight.
Every possession so important in a game like this.
Maskoff will bring the basketball across the half court. Back and forth between the right hand and the left hand. Now he puts it a little stronger. Tyler Brown back in the ball game for the Blue Dragons. Maskoff drove right by everybody and puts it up and in. And 2 Dragons looked at each other and shook their shoulders like who should have had him. A 5-point lead again this time for the Pratt Beavers with 4:14 to go.
The answer to the question is somebody.
Taylor dribble penetrates in traffic. Double clutches. Shot won't go. Rebound cleared and covered up by Moskoff. He gets the ball out and hands it away. And up the court comes Furcron. Furcron will go to the foul stripe.
Fouled by Raekwon Taylor.
And that'll be his 3rd.
Furcron nowhere close to his season average yet of 20, but he has 13 and has a chance to stretch this out to the first sizable lead of the second half.
Got himself in a little bit of foul trouble in the first half. Free throw toss up and teeters out on him. No good. That one teetered on the rim and sat there for about a second and a half. Here comes Taylor out of the contest. Saquon Singleton back in. So Coach Jack rotating his 2 big guys. Actually, Saquon goes anywhere from a 1 to a 4. Free throws up and missed them both. Those are 2 big misses.
That is a big break for the Dragons.
Because it could have been a 7-point lead with just under 4 to go. Ball on the outer perimeter, right wing. Falling down is Mitchell. Got to get the jump ball called. Possession here will be Hutchinson's way. Steve Eck wanted a timeout but did not get the call made.
I think the trip was initiated by DJ Mitchell driving. I think the officials got that one right.
Feet inside to Saquon. Shot blocked, but a foul call. They're going to whistle this one on for Cron. No, or do they? Nope, they put it on Bivens. So his arm was right up there, but that's not the case. Bivens will pick up his fourth.
Saquon shoots 2.
Singleton on the year, 49% free throw shooter. Hits that one.
Never looked like it had enough momentum, but somehow got over the front edge.
Well, a couple games ago, he was 7 out of 7. Had a wonderful second half, 21 points for the ball game. Free throws up and missing. Rebound's going to be cleared away, and Pratt Beavers will bring it down with a 4-point lead. Angle dribble to the right side to hold up. That's Taylor. And he's in there playing with 4 fouls for the Pratt Beavers. Taylor with it again. Tommy Soko out on him defensively. 9 on the shot clock. Give and go again, this time to Fisher. Layup won't go, but a foul called on the Blue Dragons. It would have been an N1 if it would have went.
And Pratt with wonderful execution of the offense right there. Got exactly what it wanted. Only problem was the ball wouldn't fall for Fisher. He'll have to earn his points at the line. It is foul number 4 on Chris Giles.
Free throw toss up and missing. Fisher missing. Get another opportunity. Hutchinson got a little lucky as Pratt has missed 3 straight free throws now. They will shoot another one. Takes the time. Free throw toss off. It's marked no good. Rebound, Saquon Singleton. The Blue Dragons bring it up. 3:13 to go.
Yeah, very lucky with missed free throws.
Mitchell, head fakes, drives in, shoots and misses. Loose basketball. Again rebounded by the Blue Dragons. They'll go up, miss it again. Rebound cleared, and an over-the-back foul on Fisher.
Dragons got 3 shots at it from inside, what, a yard?
If that. At the line will be Mitchell. Foul's going to be called on.
Somebody's fouled out.
Yeah, Fisher fouled out with 5, number 22 for the Pratt Beavers. Right. Sean Flynn looks to the bench.
He hasn't scored in the game. Doubt that will have much impact on Pratt.
Checking in will be Lakovic. And Fisher fouled out. Lakovic will check in. Referees had to tell Fisher to come out of the contest.
Saquon with 2.
Yeah, 2 big ones here. Free throws up and good. Hits that one. Pulls the Dragons within 3. A 1-possession game with 3:01 remaining. This one has not been for the ill of heart. Second one's good. 2-point ball game. Beavers lead at 55-53 and have the basketball. We're inside of 3 minutes. Hutchinson trailed the other night against Garden City. Came back to take the lead late, but then let it slip away. With a free throw made with 12.5 to go, and Hutchinson could not convert late. Ball on the outside. Taylor. Head fakes, goes up strong. Can't get it done. Loose basketball picked away by the Blue Dragons. Mitchell. Taylor missed a point-blank range shot. Not there. Shot up, not there. Rebound fought for. Pratt comes away with it. The Beavers will bring it down with 2:25 to go. If you're Hutchinson, you maybe have to start to think about who you're going to foul if it continues to stay here.
Not yet.
Here's Taylor. Taylor drives in, shifts gears, goes up, loops up the shot, it won't go. Rebound, Blue Dragons. Raekwon Taylor. Hutchinson down by 2 with 2 minutes remaining. Here's Giles outside to Singleton. Giles, left side, Kamisoko with the basketball. Shot clock at 18, game clock at 1:55. Down low to Taylor. Taylor works inside, we're tied at 55. Raekwon Taylor with the basket with 1:50 to go. Ties it up at 55 apiece.
14 for Raekwon.
With the basketball will be Pratt Beavers. Taylor works it on the outside. Dribble penetration. They slip down. Loose basketball last touched off the Blue Dragons. He just came right out from underneath Maskoff as he went to the floor.
Coach Eck is wondering why that wasn't a travel.
Yeah, the timeout's going to be taken. 1:26 to go in the contest. A full 1 minute break coming your way. We're tied at 55. It'll be Pratt Beaver basketball when we return in 1 minute.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
If getting a new iPhone is on your wish list, then wish no further. At Next Tech Wireless, all smartphones, including the new iPhones, are 50% off. You can save over $350 on your new iPhone, and even trade in your old phone for more credit. Have multiple lines? That's even better, because your 3rd, 4th, or even 5th line will get you unlimited data free for a year. Next Tech Wireless has more than 50 store locations to serve you. Switch today and start saving. Certain restrictions apply. Phone guard required.
The game there for the taking. 55-55.
It really is with 1:26 to go. Pratt Beaver basketball. Colby on top of Barton late with 16 seconds to go. Colby at Barton leading 73-68.
It's a crazy league.
It is.
A lot of turnarounds before this thing is decided.
Galley and Cloud locked up at 66 apiece with second half of play. 9:46 to go. 3-pointer won't go for the Pratt Beavers. The rebound's going to be cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Hutch with an opportunity now with 1:18 to go.
Big rebound by Saquon Singleton.
Down low they go to Taylor. Raekwon Taylor backs in. Takes baseline, spins to his right. Shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Taken away underneath. Mitchell comes up with it. Puts it up, not there. Rebound cleared out again by the Pratt Beavers. As Pfeiffer came out with it. 1 minute to go. Taylor on the outside for the Pratt Beavers. 3-pointer on its way. Rimming off, no good. Blue Dragons come out with it. On the rebound, Saquon Singleton. 43 seconds left to go. Giles will bring it across. The timeout's taken by the Blue Dragons with 39.3 to go. They're going to keep it here, Rusty. 55-55. All Beavers and Dragons locked up. 24 on the shot clock, 39 on the game clock. This is going to be a good one.
I'm going to remind you of something. The Blue Dragons average 90. Pratt averages 87.
Whoa.
55-55 with 39 seconds left. There's 24 left on the shot clock. So the Blue Dragons certainly can't hold the basketball. They need to take the first good shot they get.
Hutchinson ladies winning tonight 69-88. They continue to lead the league. Seward also won, so they're right behind them there. Right here, 55-55 all with 39.3 seconds remaining to go in the contest. Blue Dragons will have the basketball. Pratt will get another possession. As the shot clock showing 24, so a big basket here would be huge.
Dragons would like to, I think, get it to Raekwon Taylor. He has been the most effective. If you're going to get fouled, you want DJ Mitchell up there shooting if you can. He has been by far the best of Hutchinson's players at the line. But the facts are, you may not have a choice. Hutchinson needs a basket. You don't want to give the ball back to Pratt with the game tied and let them hold for one.
All right. Blue Dragons will inbound right at half court. Tommy Soko will do the honors. Giles in the backcourt. It'll go to Giles. Chris Giles will bring it across the timeline. Tommy Soko on the outside, right side. They reverse it to the left. Mitchell looked inside to Taylor. He waved him off. Ball on it back on the outside of Mitchell, left side this time. Here's Giles.
8 to shoot.
Shoots it on its way for Mitchell. Three-pointer's big for Mitchell. He knocks it down to give the Dragons a 3-point lead with 18.2 to go.
Wow, what a big, big basket. The Dragons were in the middle of what looked like an ineffective possession. And DJ loaded it up, and Hutchinson in a great spot.
Well, and that was the most open he'd been all night long. He's knocked down some other trays, but he was open right there. He has 15 points to his credit, but he nailed a big one. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more. Dragons up by 3. We'll be back in a half minute.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Ford. And with a new year comes big savings on leftover models. How about a new 2018 Ford Edge for 25% off MSRP? That's $9,150 off. Or an all-new 2018 Expedition. That's new body style with a list of $57,488, sale price $46,980, and you get 0% for 60 months. Hurry out before they're gone at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Well, a big-time three from the left side of the floor by DJ Mitchell. And the Dragons have a 58-55 lead, 19 seconds left. Now, it would be wrong for Pratt to think they have to make a three because you could get a quick two and foul. But I think they'll take an open three if they get a chance.
Yeah, they're capable of shooting the rock from the outside. They led by 1 at halftime. Had a pretty big lead. This is reminiscent of KU's lead today. They had a 7-point.
At a 7-point lead at 50, I want to say 47, 40 or something like that.
Really similar here with the Blue Dragons leading at 58-55 with 19.2 to go.
Now, if the game gets down inside 4 or 5 seconds, you might want to foul.
Yep, exactly. Blue Dragon fans on their feet.
Here we go.
Here we go with the basketball. Verkron will bring it up. That's Moskoff. Moskoff rolls to the right side, backs in. Head fakes, goes up strong, doesn't get him, and it draws the foul. And this will happen with 8.1 to go. Now, that's probably a good thing for the Blue Dragons because the shot did not go down. But Singleton will more than likely foul out of the contest. That will be his 5th. But that'll make Moskoff have to hit both. And then something real quick is going to happen for the Pratt Beavers.
8 seconds is a long time.
More than likely, you'll get a quick foul. Brown will check in for Singleton. Second game in a row that Singleton's fouled out. But at the line will be Moskoff. The toss is up and good. 58-56. The lead is 2 for the Blue Dragons.
Pretty good free throw shooter, almost 80%.
And you put the ball in good free throw shooting hand on the inbound for the Blue Dragons. Second one's up and good. So a 1-point game. Blue Dragons with the lead. Get the ball in and a quick foul in the backcourt. We'll walk all the way down. A couple seconds go off. 6.7 to go. Verkron will pick up the personal.
And it will send DJ Mitchell to the free throw line.
2 big free throws here. Both are in the double bonus. So
need to make them both.
Yep, sure does.
Sure you can't get hurt by a three.
Exactly. Free throw toss by Mitchell. Up and good. Up and good for Mitchell.
He has been big in the last 30 seconds.
59-57. Hutchinson up by 2.
And now, if he makes this, Pratt has to shoot a 3.
Free throw toss. Got them both. The lead is 3, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Pratt Beavers. A 1-minute timeout. We'll get a break in. Hutchinson up by 3 with 6.7 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute.
It was such an overwhelming success that Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, is extending her sale. Get a top-of-the-line Panasonic Performance vacuum for only $299. That's the same price you paid in 1988, over 30 years ago, and a $200 savings. You'll never get a vacuum of this quality priced better. This vacuum comes with all the accessories and includes a 2-year warranty. Donna will also deliver your new vacuum absolutely free. Now through January, get your new Panasonic vacuum for the 1988 price of $299. Call Donna Pitzer, the bag lady, at 663-4322.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Yeah, we have 6.7 seconds left. Fred Othiombo checked in during the timeout, and now he's going back to the bench. So, changing plans.
The main change in plans is Hutchinson will put a little pressure on the inbounds, or will they? I think they're going to elect to just play defensively here. Play for the three.
There we go.
Now they're going to put pressure on. Pratt's going to have to play for the free. They can run baseline. Pfeiffer gets it into Taylor. He'll bring it across. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Pass down to 2. He'll come outside. He'll throw up the 3. It is not there. And Hutchinson comes down a winner, winning it by a score of 60-57. A hard-fought ball game. Hutch trailed at halftime. Came back and got it done against the Pratt Beavers to get a win in the win column and offset that tough loss the other night at Garden City. We will take a 2-minute